Hello, I'm Isa Kurata, Act Responsible co-founder. Welcome to the 11th edition of the CARE Awards.
Hi, I'm Sophie Gehene, Isa's sister, for those who didn't know, and also co-founder of Act Responsible. Welcome to this online CARE Awards ceremony. We hoped we could have an in-person ceremony this year, but unfortunately, we will have to be a little more patient.
Before we start, let's take a few minutes to warmly thank the Act Responsible community for their support, commitment to responsible advertising. I mean, the advertising group that you can see, networks, media, key players, trade association and loyal partners such as Sunglasses and Artempo, who you will see have created the trophy for us.
So Isa, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the CARE Awards. The CARE Awards recognize excellence in promoting care for people and the environment. We look at the best advertising campaign created around the world for non-profit organizations, non-governmental bodies, corporations, and business. Our specificity is also a very unique jury, gathering members of institutions, NGOs, CSR experts, advertisers, agencies, and media. Since 2015, we have been honored to have Ms. Dita Haranzova, Vice President at the European Parliament, as our jury president and godmother. Dita is telling us a few words, so let's listen to what she has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome you this evening to the CARE Awards 2021. I regret, of course, that we cannot be together in person for this very special award ceremony, given the health situation. The CARE Awards have had a special place in my heart ever since 2015, when I first chaired the jury. And every year I always find myself impressed by all of the new creative ways to help and promote a whole range of different causes. To change behaviors, to encourage positive actions for the benefit of our societies. We saw some really exceptional campaigns this year, which were simply outstanding. And I cannot wait for you to see them too. Of course, the pandemic has been a dominant part of our lives now for almost 2 years, and was of course at the center of some of the campaigns. But there were also many others, from saving the bees to ending gender-based and gun violence, from increasing voter participation to helping children in abused households. I also really enjoyed deliberating these campaigns with such a diverse and dynamic jury, and I want to thank them all again for their contributions. As usual, it was a difficult task to choose between so many excellent entries. So I would like to congratulate all those who participated for their work, and of course to the winners of the CARE Awards. I hope that you all keep up inspiring and much needed work that you are doing, and to act responsible for organizing these awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Dita. Well, this year, Sophie, we received 123 campaigns that were divided in 3 categories: NGO, foundations, government and institution, company and businesses. The first round of judging took place over the summer, and we had a very interesting jury who created the shortlist, 24 creative from 13 different countries. We had 30 campaigns created by 21 agencies in 14 countries who made the cut to the shortlist. The second round was judged by an eclectic jury of 12 experts from institutions, NGOs, media, advertisers, and it was chaired by Dita, of course. We would like to thank every one of them, first jury and second jury, for their hard work, commitment, and very passionate debate.
Yes, indeed. In terms of criteria, the judges were looking at the originality of the creative idea and the quality of the execution, the impact of the campaign on the society and the beneficiaries, and the reliability of the message of the advertiser, and as well as the emotional impact. Unlike other awards, the CARE Awards do not use a ranking scale. There's no first or second or third. It's all about which campaign deserves a CARE or not. It's all about merit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Let's see and discover the 8 finalists in companies and businesses categories. Sophie, do you want to tell us what happened there?
Well, in that specific category, all the campaigns were discussed at length and considered in detail by the jurors who have different sensibilities, knowledge, expertise, come from different countries. And in the light of the CARE Awards criteria, none of the shortlisted campaigns made the cut. None of them received the CARE Award.
Wow. That's a tough jury. Okay, well, let's move to the next category then. So the next category is government and institution. Let's discover the 4 finalists. So now to present the award, I am joined by Thomas Kolster, Mr. Goodvertising, or as he calls himself, a marketing activist, an advisor, a sustainability normalizer, as well as an international speaker and author. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for joining me.
Hello.
Thomas,
hello. Great joining you all.
Thomas, you are an expert judge, having participated in many awards. In your opinion, what is the key factor for a campaign to win an award like the CARE Award?
I think a lot of this comes down to care, which is in the name right of the award. I think one of the things that we wanted to cut through and not look at was just showmanships and gimmicks. I think what we wanted to honor was real lighthouses of change that are really sort of enlightening all of us in the industry, and it has a strong focus on impact. I think for us as a jury, that was some of the key things that we looked at. So impact.
Okay, do you want to tell us who won the CARE Awards?
I'm super excited to do that. I've done my own envelope here, got a glass of champagne, and the winner is Sports of Change by FCB Chicago for City of Chicago. So congratulations.
Let's watch the campaign.
I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die, man. You need to take a... I can't breathe without this. Please. I can't breathe.
Overnight, Minneapolis on fire.
You want more of the people you're supposed to protect.
The damage was widespread. Windows shattered. Many businesses now boarded up.
These boards were on windows of storefronts because people knocked out the windows because they felt like they didn't have a voice. And now he's turned them into a voting pool, a big FU.
There's a constant attack on the civil rights of black voters in this country.
This moment now is an opportunity for us to channel this energy into constructive, lasting, democratic engagement.
1 in 5 eligible people in this country are not even registered to vote.
I will be one of the examples that say, yes, we do have a voice.
Gotta get our vote.
Now's the time.
Demand a transformation, a systemic transformation, and that we have a seat at the table.
And now the art of getting out the vote.
It's called Boards of Change.
La exhibición
The
Boards
Chicago
of
Board of
Change.
Elections is expecting record-breaking turnout.
So I think Andres is with us from FCB Chicago, Chief Creative Officer, You are connected, Andres, to receive your CARE Award. This is an amazing campaign. It is a specific topic here in France because the elections are coming up. Do you want to tell us about how difficult it was to create, or what change it made? Can we replicate it? Can we put some of those stands in Paris so everyone can vote?
So thank you so much. Thank you for this incredible award, and thank you to Thomas and all the jury. I think it was tough to create this work, but it's one of those kind of things that we will carry for the rest of our lives. I feel that we were struggling as a city, we were struggling as a country during that time, and Boards of Change gave us the power to remind America that we needed to stop history from repeating itself. Seeing all those voices and signs and turn them into voting booth gave us the opportunity to make sure that we remind that the best power that we have is when elections are in front of us. And I think that's what boards did. The beauty of boards also is that they still live. They're still at the museum, and right now people can still be educated and reminded of the power of election. And I think it's repeatable for anyone to do it, but I think more than anything is that if we really want to see change, we need to take action and understand that creativity has the power to feel change. And I think that's what we did with this one. So thank you so much from FCB Chicago. We will be packing a few boards to send to France. So make sure that, just let us know how the voting system works, and we'll just adapt it for you guys. But thank you for this award.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, we would love to have your boards to make sure everybody comes down and vote for what's right. And that would be really amazing. Thank you so much. Let's move on into our largest category, which is the NGO and Foundation category, and discover the finalists. To reveal the first award in this category, please welcome Dagmara Saltz, the Global Executive Director at the IAA Global. She is a brand builder who believes in marketing with purpose. Hi, Dag.
Hey, how are you? How is everyone?
Can you tell us what was your experience on judging the CARE Award this year?
Well, first of all, I felt very honored to work with this incredible group of judges on analyzing the work and choosing the winning campaigns. Given the context of the pandemic, I was blown away by not only the number of entries in the category, but also by quality of the work. I think most than ever, consumers around the world are expecting brands and advertising to act responsibly, and the marketing communications industry has an opportunity to prove that creativity and communication can be very effective strategic assets in creating behavioral change, including acting responsibly. But with the opportunity comes the responsibility for brands and for campaigns to be authentic. And we as judges had to make sure that marketers don't only use communication as a PR tool, but use it as an authentic reflection of the brand's genuine purpose to create impact. I was very impressed and frankly fascinated by different points of view during the judging process, and realized having different points of view and backgrounds can result actually in an unexpected, but certainly the best vote. So congratulations to the winners, and thank you to Act Responsible for bringing us all together to inspire the positive change. Yeah. So I have my glass of champagne here as well, and I'm very happy to announce that the winner is Invisible Petitions by TBWA Istanbul for We Will Stop Femicide.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Let's watch the campaign.
They were reading the names of women
who have been killed.
Only in 2020, 409 women were killed in Turkey. Many of these women had written petitions to the state prosecution office asking for protection, over and over again. 9 times, 23 times, even 60 times. They were ignored by the authorities, and they were all killed. We Will Stop Femicide platform wanted to make this problem visible. Invisible petitions. How could we make the authorities see A4 letter-size petitions? By making them as big as possible. A real petition of a woman was enlarged to the size of a building, with the headline taken from her own words, "I don't want to die." The outdoor immediately went viral in Turkey. Celebrities, journalists.
Kadınlardan dev şikayet dilekçesi. Bir apartman boyunda ölmek istemiyorum yazıyor.
However, within 12 hours that night, it's been removed. This sparked the crowds even more to support the cause. The outdoor was now everywhere, on windows, balconies, t-shirts, artworks, creating its own media. A filter was designed, and the visual was then on every building. Then what? A tweet by an opposition municipality. Send me that document. I'll hang it for free. Many others joined the movement by hanging it for free all over Turkey. "I don't want to die outdoor" has been the most shared visual of the past many years, becoming the motto for all supporters. More important than all, it was seen by the authorities and embraced by millions, raising our hopes for a better future.
So we have Ilke and Volkan from TBWA Istanbul here with us. Here is your trophy. We will send it to you, of course. So bravo. And I'm so happy because I'm a real fan of print and outdoor advertising. I really believe in its tremendous power. Here it was clearly a starting point. How difficult was it to put together such a gigantic campaign, and what was your biggest challenges?
Yeah, thank you for giving us this special award. The name of your award show summarizes why we are in this care, because we care about women having a right to live. We care about women not being a subject to domestic violence or femicide. And coming back to your question, yes, it was not easy making it happen, because we found the real petition of a woman as crying for help, and we enlarged it to the size of a building. And the day we put it on, it was taken down by the authorities. So we did take a risk doing it, but we thought it was worth it. And at the end, it created huge conversation in Turkey. Everybody was talking about it. So the impact, as Thomas mentioned earlier, the impact was great. So it was worth it. Thank you again. We hope everybody cares more about women and let us give them the place they deserve. Thank you.
Well, thank you both for being here. And again, we're very touched and happy to hand you this award. So now let's move to the second award in this category, and I will be joined by Frank from Google. Frank is a creative storyteller, a visual designer with a passion for innovation and purpose-driven work. Frank, are you here with us?
Yes, good evening. Nice to see you.
Good evening, Frank. Well, Frank, I remember from the debate, from this strong debate that we had, that you were a fan of the winning campaign. So without giving it out, tell me what in particular you liked about it.
For sure. Yeah, I think what I myself and the audience, the jury side, really enjoyed about this campaign was just this pure charm and positivity. It was just such a great piece and a delight to watch and a delight to share. It really managed to tackle a really challenging subject. It brought kind of an invisible subject to life and really delivered a powerful awareness building and consideration building piece. It's a campaign that really touches on job inclusivity, which is super important right now. And it aimed to debunk, let's say, perceptions, people who were employers and looking to employ staff of Down syndrome in the workplace. So hopefully that's not giving too much away. The simplicity made it really shareable, and I love the mechanic here and the effect of this delightful piece.
Well, thank you. Do you want to tell us who won?
I'd love to. So without further ado, the winner of this one is The Hiring Chain by Small for CoorDown.
Well done. Well, let's watch the campaign.
The baker had Simone, and everybody saw that she could do the job. The lawyer went to the baker and saw Simone at work. The lawyer hired John because the baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. The dentist went to the lawyer and saw John at work. The dentist had Sophia because the lawyer had John, because the baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. The farmer went to the dentist and saw Sophia at work. The farmer had Kate because the dentist had Sophia, because the lawyer had John, because the baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. The barber went to the farmer and saw Kate at work. The barber had Paul because the farmer had Kate, because the dentist had Sophia, because the lawyer had John, because the baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. The baker went to the barber and saw Paul at work. He didn't have a clue, but it was thanks to his first move that the barber had Paul, because the farmer had Kate, because the dentist had Sophia, because the lawyer had John, because the baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. The baker had Simone. Yeah.
Wow, what a cheerful campaign. And I think we have Luca here. Luca is the co-founder and executive creative director of Small New York, an agency that believes in culturally relevant, buzz-worthy ideas. And here is your trophy. Luca.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you so much. We're so proud. We're so happy. Thank you, Jers. Thank you, Frank, for your words. This is unbelievable.
So how do you translate your motto into the completion of this I can't say this word, of this campaign?
Well, as the majority of these companies, CoorDown didn't have any media buy for this campaign. So we needed to put together all the possible ingredients to have an impact, to make it culturally relevant and buzzworthy at the same time. So we started by making it simple and truthful, as Frank said. In fact, the idea is based on a powerful insight. We made it song form, which always helps, working with great musicians. And we managed to have Sting singing it for free. And since Sting is interesting, we made sure that we said it in the first 3 seconds of the video. And we made it beautiful, thanks to a great director, thanks to a great cinematographer, thanks to a great casting. And last but not least, we made it meaningful by partnering with LinkedIn and also creating an online platform that could help employers find people with Down syndrome in all the world. So thank you so much, guys. This is a great recognition for us, for CoorDown, and we're really, really happy about this award. Thank you.
Well, thank you, because it's an amazing campaign. The song sticks in your head. You know, once you hear it, it's there, and I'm sure it sure makes a difference. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now, let's discover the third award in this category. It will be given out by Renaud Doucy, communication director of Alliance Urgence. Renaud is an NGO expert, a humanitarian, an emergency worker by conviction. So Renaud, thank you. And so without telling what is it, the next campaign, the next winning campaign made a real buzz. And what did you particularly like about it?
Isa, Sophie, we particularly loved this campaign because it's this is a genius idea to increase awareness, to raise money and touch, most of all, touch people's hearts. It's a cute and positive diversion of current codes of communication. So let me introduce you a real legend here in France, the winner, Be Influencer for la Fondation de France and its Be Fund by Publicis. Bravo.
So let's watch this incredible campaign.
But now an insect is taking advantage of Instagram to help save her species. Meet Bee. She touts herself as the first ever bee influencer, and her mission is to help save bees, donating the money that she earns from ad revenue on Instagram to the Bee Fund. It's a French charity that helps to protect bee colonies from dying out. As you can see, she keeps her page populated by taking plenty of different selfies, all for a great cause.
The more followers, the more sponsored posts, the more money to save bees. It's a very simple fundraising mechanism on Instagram, never done before, and it actually worked.
Brand's response was enthusiastic. At Christmas, Bee was even asked to be the official ambassador of the most iconic department store in Paris, Galeries Lafayette. Thanks to all of this, we collected over 150,000 euros to finance important projects to save bees. And with Bee Fund, we will finance many more.
Eine Bee-Influencerin.
Bee-Influencer.
Bee-Influencer vient juste de mourir des pesticides, laissant des milliers de cœurs brisés.
We are all bees.
Wow. So let's welcome Lucie and Alexandre from Publicis Conseil. First, here is your trophy. I will send it to you. It's you're right next door, so it's going to be easy. How is Bee doing today?
Hi there. Thanks very much for the award. And yes, we are very happy. Today, sadly, Bee is dead. It is quite something hurtful, but it is for a good cause because as she was flying in the field, she interacted with some pesticide and she died. That was quite a tough thing to end her life because she was an influencer on Instagram and she lived her life of influencer during 2 years, and then she died really suddenly. And that was a good way to express that the bee cause is still needs some awareness, and it is important to know that bees are very important for our ecosystem, and it is still quite a problem. So yeah, we need to still talk about bees.
Merci Alexandre, merci Lucie.
Thanks for the award.
Yeah, well, we're very sad that B is dead, but I think it raised a lot of awareness. It is a campaign who came out 2 years ago, and I think that's also the result of that, of the impact of that campaign, really convinced the judges. So thank you. Now, for the fourth award in this category, we will be welcoming Stephanie. Stephanie is Editor-in-Chief and Senior Vice President of Adweek. She is an award-winning business journalist, as well as a writing coach and an engaged juror. Thank you, Stephanie, for being with us and joining from New York today. Great
to see you. It's great to be here.
Thanks. My question to you is, how important, or why is it important to have a media representative in a jury like this one?
I'm so honored to be a media representative on this particular jury. I think it's important because as a journalist on the jury, I'm really focused on bringing an unbiased perspective. I'm agnostic to any particular brand or creative agency. And as an editor, I really see myself as a stand-in for the audience. When I'm, whether I'm editing a story or I am, voting on creative, I see myself as that stand-in. So I'm looking for ads that are fantastically creative, that knock your socks off and really stand out and grab attention. And I think 5-star creativity is table stakes. Above that, I'm looking for ads that are serving the brand and the audience. So I'm asking questions like, is it highlighting the client well? Is it helping society progress? Is it substantive than just purpose washing?
Okay, so with all that, who did you choose with the jury to award?
Yes, I loved this campaign because it showed the power of print and social progress, and it actually tackled the issue of purpose washing head on. The winner of this award is The Day After Women's Day by Havas Lisbon for Raparigas da Bola.
Let's watch the campaign.
On International Women's Day, the spotlight is all over women. But what happened on the other 364 days?
We don't feel like we're funded equally from top to bottom.
You look at someone like Billie Jean King, who opened so many doors.
We deserve the cake, the icing, and the cherry on top too, just like the boys.
There are 3 important sports newspapers in Portugal. They mainly publish news about male athletes. Have you ever noticed it? Raparigas da Bola decided to highlight this inequality. When the flux of attention goes back to male athletes, we turn the news of the day into a tool with which to fight for fairer visibility for female athletes. We simplified all the coverage from the top 3 Tier 1 sports newspaper into the only data necessary to highlight this inequality: the athlete's gender. Journalists and athletes received the infographic version of the newspaper and started posting about it, making women also play the topic of the day. Even the mother of the world's best football player posted a campaign. The movement was such a success that Raparigas da Bola were invited to write about women in precisely one of those newspapers. And people are still talking about it. If this idea made the front page, it proves that our female athletes also have the potential to get more news. Don't leave female athletes on the sidelines, because women also play.
Super campaign. This is the award, and we have online Bernardo, who is senior creative at Havas Lisbon and who is joining us to tell us about this impactful work. Congratulations, Bernardo.
Thank you so much. We are all very honored to have received this award. And personally, I'm very happy that the campaign was such a success because I really believe in the cause. And it's not a coincidence that my daughter has the name of a surfer who once surfed the biggest wave of the year, defeating men that year. So I believe that the idea didn't solve the problem forever, but for sure, it got many people to reflect about how they can contribute to try to make things more equal. So everyone can be part of this process. After this idea, I started following much more women athletes than I used to follow before. I started sharing amazing goals scored by women and supporting female athletes on social media because, well, as you saw, women also play.
Well, thank you. It's a really brilliant idea. Bravo.
Yes, thank you for doing this for all of us. And we will send you your award, of course. Now, the last winner and Grand Prix of the CARE Awards 2021 will be revealed by Michael Conrad. So Michael is president at the Berlin School of Creative Leadership Foundation. He is a creative guru, a president of many prestigious juries of international advertising festival, including the Cannes Lions, AdFest, Clio, Golden Drum, and much more. I mean, he's a legend. So, Michael, you've seen it all. What does a campaign need to be a Grand Prix?
Well, I mean, the Grand Prix of such a brilliant show is the halo that the jury wants to have, to inspire, to give energy to the creative communities, to NGOs, governments, companies, and businesses to engage, making the world a human place in a highly creative way, and sort of raising the bar in social engagements and social care. So it's my honor to present the Grand Prix on behalf of our jury to a highly engaging, ingenious piece of work. And the Grand Prix goes to the campaign Undercover Avatar for L'Enfant Bleu, created by Havas Sports Entertainment.
Thank you, Michael. So, yes, let's watch the campaign.
Ce chiffre glaçant aujourd'hui en France, un enfant est tué par ses parents tous les 5 jours. Un tous les 5 jours, c'est énorme, c'est ce qui ressort d'un rapport.
Fortnite, plus qu'un jeu, c'est aussi un réseau social
qui compte plus de 250 millions d'adeptes.
L'Enfant Bleu a créé un personnage virtuel dans le jeu vidéo Fortnite. L'objectif, inciter les joueurs mineurs à se confier et détecter des cas de souffrance ou de maltraitance. Des bénévoles de l'association se sont mis dans la peau de ce personnage pour entrer en contact avec de jeunes joueurs.
L'association L'Enfant Bleu.
L'Enfant Bleu.
L'Enfant Bleu.
L'Enfant Bleu.
L'Enfant Bleu. L'association L'Enfant Bleu.
Nous allons mettre en place une petite task force avec policiers, gendarmes, les associations et moi-même pour réfléchir à comment nous pouvons être innovants en la matière pour aller toucher les enfants là où ils se trouvent.
Nous avons franchi une étape que je qualifierais d'historique.
So, bravo. Well deserved. It's
Merci.
an amazing Grand Prix for an amazing campaign. So we're here. You are Quentin Klaus. You jumped in right now. You're a creative at Havas Sports Entertainment in Paris. Can you tell us how did you come up with such a powerful campaign? What came up?
Well, first, thank you for the award and for the jury voting for us. The idea actually came out from a creative meeting for another brand. It was for Coke, and we were discussing about who were the most impacted about the lockdown. And we realized that kids were held with the people beating them, and they couldn't have any help from anywhere. No schools, no friends, nothing. They could only stay. And we thought we could do something with video games, and so we decided to present the idea to an association. And they directly jumped in the project, saying that they were thinking about something like this to help children, but they didn't find a way. So it actually matched in the timing because they were searching for a solution, and we provided it. So that's it.
Wow, that's it. Wow, that's it's incredible, an incredible campaign that already won tons of award, but really well deserved.
But thank you very much, and really thank you very much for all the award.
Thank you, Quentin. Thank you for jumping in, and we'll bring the trophy at the office later this week. So you can share it with the others. Well, I think the CARE Awards first online ceremony has come to an end. We have 6 winners. It has been a tough CARE Awards on all sense of organization to judging to everything because it was difficult, and because all the campaigns that we had received had a really interesting, and the selection was really interesting. So thank you all the participating agencies. Of course, bravo and congratulations to all the winners. You will receive your trophies in the little boxes shipped to you, because we will not be able to take a plane and join you for another little time, I think. So thank you for all the guests who came and connected tonight and play this very strange game that seems to have taken over our lives lately. Yeah. Thank you.
That's it's a very strange feeling to be here in the studio. We really want to celebrate with you guys, because whether you were an agency who has done work and that was amazing, or a judge that judged, you were amazing, and one day we really want to see you again. So of course all these trophies will be sent. In the meantime, we want to wish you all a very, very nice end of the year, a very happy holidays.
And continue, keep up the good work, and keep up the communication for fundamental and responsible issues, because we really need it to have, as Michael said, a more human world. Thank you all, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.